The neighbors of Jayme Closs have revealed to dailymail.com that they heard 2 loud gunshots more than 20 minutes before police received a 911 call. Authorities arrived at Jayme's Barron, Wisconsin home at 12:54 a.m. last Monday, 4 minutes after receiving a call from help from her mother Jayme Closs's cell phone. It was there they found the bodies of Denise and Jayme Closs and realized that their 13-year-old daughter was nowhere to be found. Now Joan and Tom Smreeker are left wondering what could have been if they had called 911 when they first heard the gunshots. Joan, 66, told dailymail.com that she and Tom, 69, were lying in bed when they heard the first gunshot. It was followed by a second, just a couple of seconds later. Joan said that it was not uncommon to hear hunters out shooting in the area, but the lateness and the sheer volume of these shots made her feel they were different. They were so close, it must have been right at their door. I asked my husband, "Was that a gunshot?" He said, "Yes, and that's a big gun," she recalled. I rolled over and my clock said it was 12:38 a.m. But I know it's off by 7 minutes or so it was more like 12:30 a.m. To her abiding and bitter regret, Joan did not call 911. She got up and noticed that their dog Zoe seemed bothered by something but wasn't barking. When the FBI came and we learned what those shots were, right away I thought maybe if I had called we might have made a difference, Joan said as she fought back tears. Jayme might not have been taken, because when the 911 call was made at 12:54 a.m. or something like that, the police were there in 4 minutes. If they had been there 4 minutes after the shots, Jayme might not have been taken. Joan and Tom said they did not know their neighbors well and had little interaction with them. According to Joan, FBI officers who interviewed her and Tom told them that there was only one word that could be made out of the 911 call from Denise's cell. They said they could hear the word "help," but nothing else, she revealed. There was too much noise. The neighbors' revelation comes as authorities have released pictures of 3 vehicles of interest in Jayme's abduction. Barron County Sheriff Chris Fitzgerald reiterated on Monday that authorities believed the teen was in the house when her parents were shot and said she is still in danger. Based on video cameras from businesses and homes, we have identified 2 vehicles near the Closses' home near the time of the incident, Fitzgerald said. He stressed that detectives are only seeking to identify 2 vehicles, though pictures of 3 were displayed: a red or orange 2008-2014 Dodge Challenger, a black 2006-2010 Ford Edge, and a black 2004-2010 Acura MDX. Officers cannot be sure of the exact model of the second black vehicle. Fitzgerald asked that, if members of the public see a similar vehicle, they note its license plate if possible. He urged anyone who knows someone with either vehicle to look for changes in their routine, such as if they've stopped driving the car completely or if they have changed when they drive them. This is an active investigation. We have had more than 1,300 tips and have closed 1,100 of them, Fitzgerald added. Earlier on Monday, a military helicopter crisscrossed overhead. Investigators have asked for 2,000 volunteers to come forward and take part in what will be the 3rd ground search and cover a much wider area than the previous 2 conducted last week. Those volunteers have been asked to gather at the Hungry Hollow grounds at 9 a.m., but police will not say if they are hoping to find the missing teen or evidence that could provide any clues as to her whereabouts. Fitzgerald also would not reveal whether he believes Jayme is being held locally, but did tell hunters to check your cabins. The sheriff said on Monday that investigators are still analyzing the 911 call made from Jayme's mother's phone. He would not comment on its content. Nor would he be drawn on the details of the night and whether or not Jayme was still alive when officers arrived on the scene, as has been reported in some outlets. "We will not say anything to jeopardize Jayme's safety," Fitzgerald said. He added that more than 200 officers from the combined forces of the WDCI, FBI and County Sheriff's Department are continuing to investigate 24/7 with their prime objective to bring the missing teen home unharmed. Share this article. Jayme's name has since been added to the top of the FBI's missing persons list and is on digital billboards across the nation. Anyone with information about Jayme's whereabouts is urged to call the Barron County Sheriff's Office at 1-855-744-3879 or contact their local FBI office.